We're back at 7:44, and we have the latest on that close call on the Boston T train. In a moment, we are going to hear from the train operator being hailed as a hero for her lightning-fast response, bringing her train to a screeching halt just inches from that fallen woman. But first, new details on what happened on the tracks. The security camera footage shows 26-year-old Sophia Hartigan in the train station, clearly tipsy after having 4 beers earlier in the night. You can see her putting out a cigarette with her foot. That's when the unthinkable happens. She topples onto the tracks right by that electrified third rail. The train seconds away. Bill Lynch called out.
Get up, get up. There was just nothing else I felt I could do. I didn't know if she was living or dying at that point.
Watch as Lynch and others wave desperately. The sound of the train's horn fills the station, and then a miracle. The quick-thinking operator pulls the emergency brake, stopping the train just as it covers the top of Hartigan's head. Though Hartigan works for Massachusetts General Hospital, she refused medical attention. But in a statement, she did thank her subway saviors. I cannot express how grateful I am to all the wonderful people on the platform who waved down the train, and also the train operator for acting so quickly. I am amazed so many people stepped up to help someone in trouble. I hope they know how sincerely glad I am that they were there and that they were brave enough to do what they did. So many people did step up. And just moments ago, I spoke to train operator Cherise Lewis about those heart-pounding moments. The woman of the hour, Cherise Lewis. It's so good to see you, Cherise. Thank you for joining us.
No problem.
Take us moment by moment, what happened from your perspective.
My inspector, Jackie Osario, she gave me a call on my radio, letting me know that the platform was heavy due to a break of a game. So to use caution coming into the station. And as I got closer to the station, I noticed, as you can see, the people waving. Mm-hmm. And, they were waving just a little bit too much, and I noticed the woman at the last minute and was able to throw my train in the emergency brake and just stop it and, and just pray for the best.
How close were you?
Enough to where the train rolled. It was right on top of her, probably about down to her hip bone, maybe. From this angle, it doesn't seem as so, but from my angle, that's where I was.
And so when the train stopped, you had no idea where she was, did you, on the train?
No, I knew she was going under. I just didn't know how severe it was going to be. So I just prayed for the best, and I was just like, I hope it's not the worst. And when she came out crawling, and then she gave me a smile, and I was just like, she has all her limbs. And she's good, and thank God for that.
You're counting 2 arms, 2 legs, yes. Everything's intact.
Everything's intact, and she's okay, and the people got her out, and I was just happy.
There was one gentleman that was really like right there.
And
he was leaning.
That particular gentleman is who I was paying attention to, because to me, from where I was coming, it looked like he could possibly fall in. And so that made me slow my train down even more, because people were where they weren't supposed to be. Mm. And the 2 gentlemen, they were like really frantically waving. It was more than what I am used to seeing, even though people do wave. And so just something told me, it was like, okay, something's wrong. Slow the train down. And, that's what I did. And I noticed the woman, and I was able to just throw in an emergency brake, and God willing, it all stopped at the right time.
Cherise Lewis, thank you so much.
Thank you.
It's wonderful to meet you. Have a fantastic day.
You too. Thank you very much.
She's 27 years old, been on the job for 3 years, and at a moment, it looked like Bill Lynch was going to stop the train himself. The gentleman it looked like he was going to just reach out and stop it. But according to MTA officials, the woman who fell on the tracks, who owes her life to Cherise Lewis's quick thinking and the others there on the platform, well, that woman will not face charges for being intoxicated in public.